What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rishi S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. All right, we are back at this setup, this really nice setup that we got. Talking video today, man. We're teaching you guys how to become better at skipping. And it's not your kind of usual tips and tricks like I always tell you, like stay on the balls of your feet and make sure your rope length's correct. This is going a little bit more deeper, right? Going into the mental state. A few tips and a few little past experience help from what I've been through when it comes to skipping. I want you guys to get better at this thing. So remember, if you haven't already, and I've got to always give it a shout out, right? You've got to go hit those links down below. Grab yourself the #1 skipping ropes on the planet, man. Hands down. Join our incredible community. Hit the subscribe button, people. Help this channel grow. Help this community grow. We've got a lot of positive energy coming out. And it's amazing, man. It's amazing to see us taking over cardio. So get involved. Back to it, right? I've got 5 points. It's going to be a very quick video, okay? And for me, this stuff is not really talked about a lot, especially on social media, especially now that there's a lot of jump rope coaches around in the game, which is a good thing, especially because lots of people are sharing loads of skills and tricks, which we'll get into. I just want to make sure that you guys can improve your game and get it to the level that you want to get it to. So make sure you stick around, listen to all these points, okay? There's 5 of them, and we're going to rattle them off very, very quickly. Point #1, people, make sure you have purpose, all right? Now, this is going to sound all deep and cliche a little bit. You're going to be like, bro, this is a long video. But we're going to make it interesting, right? Have a purpose, right? When it comes to your skipping now, especially when you're working out, going to the gym, right? And you've got your rope. There's a lot of people out there who just want to just do skipping for the sake of obviously burning calories and losing weight and just getting a sweat on. And this is completely fine. This video is mainly for people who really want to zone in on like pretty much just becoming a very, 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 very good skipper in terms of like techniques, combinations, how they move, and really taking that game to another level, right? Just kind of a little bit past cardio. But that said, have a purpose on how you train, like how you block out your training sessions, whether you go in with a 5-minute like warm up, which is what I do, and then for the next 10 to 15 minutes I'm kind of working on footwork drills, and then towards the last part of the kind of session I'm kind of working on strength and conditioning. I'll pull out the legacy rope, do some double unders, like rep out double unders, for example, and then the last sort of 5 to 10 minutes is always like kind of developing new combinations, having ideas for YouTube videos, for example, and having a lot of kind of freestyle movements going on. So that's how I kind of block out my sessions, normally like half an hour, 45 minutes sometimes. Just have a purpose, all right? I promise you it's going to help you really raise your kind of level of understanding of how to use your rope. Second point, people, is know your strengths, okay? Now, this kind of leads to a few things. Now, when I got into skipping, for example, I knew my strengths were all the kind of boxer-based style skipping. I was already kind of learning from the Mayweather techniques, and I was trying to push them forward. I knew that the rope needed to stay in my hands, and I loved it, the fact that it stayed in my hands, okay? Now, if you're someone who is trying to get into freestyle, for example, is that your strength? Do you have the kind of, I guess, the hand-eye coordination? Are you ambidextrous? What is your dexterity like? Can you throw a rope? Can you catch it in midair? And it's all good learning these kind of things, but I would always state, if you are looking to, again, get to that level, is really and truly just try and make sure you know your strengths. It doesn't mean that you don't work on your weaknesses or don't try and learn new skills or new techniques or delve into kind of new different styles of all the skipping styles that are out there. What I'm trying to say is, whatever your strengths are, really and truly exploit them. For me, it's always been kind of like the aesthetics, the smoothness, the flows. So combinations for me is a really good way of training with the rope. Same with kind of strength, conditioning, doing double unders for reps, like trying to do double unders for 3 minutes, 4 minutes straight, for example, trying to make sure my breathing's good, trying to make sure my lungs, everything is conditioned. And it's just literally and truly, like for me, it's always about how the rope flows in my hands. So that's why I don't touch freestyle. That's why I don't like throwing ropes. It's something that I've never tried, but I already know I'm not going to enjoy because I'm just trying to get a workout in, and I don't want to worry about ropes falling over or hitting people in the gym or smashing around the place. Like, not my style. But know your strengths. Point #3, people, is now don't overtrain, right? It's a thing, this is a problem, this is an issue that we're all probably guilty of when we first start skipping, and I'm still guilty now, even 5-7 years in, I know, age of 36, like I still get caught up by overtraining and getting injured. And that is where we're at today, because I'm kind of recovering from, I guess, going hard, going to the gym, or even when I'm outside here and I'm pushing myself, I'm trying to record, I'm trying to train like with weights, and then I'm trying to pick up my rope and try and skip for like 50 minutes an hour. Sometimes I get lost, and then before I know it, my calves are sore, my Achilles is sore, and I've got to take a few weeks off. And that's where we've kind of been really for the last month or so, which is why, yeah, we're slowly getting there. But keep that in mind. Just do not overtrain. Like, take it slow. Have a lot of like rest periods, really important. But when you're training, listen to your body. And I think that is just kind of like everything in a nutshell. Listen to your body and just come back the next day stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's point number 3. Point number 4 is use social media. Well, how can I put this properly? Yeah, use social media the right way. Okay, there's a lot of things going on social media when it comes to skipping. The jump rope industry, the jump rope kind of space has grown so much, especially since the day that I kind of stepped into YouTube. There's a lot of people out there who are showing, sharing, teaching, and it's amazing. It's the best thing that has ever happened to this game. But you just need to be wary. Just keep an eye on things that you're learning, because I feel like what happens sometimes is so many people get lost in so many places, learning so many different things. And there's amazing jump ropers out there sharing so many new things. Just make sure, if you want to, again, get to that different level, you need to become a master of like one thing, then go into becoming a master of another thing. Don't try and spread yourself too thin. It's something that I've always kind of believed in, is that, you know, I always talk about footwork is king, all right? If you can become a master of just certain things, it really does help other aspects of your game, which is why I've always been really focused on footwork, because I feel like now my combinations, my other moves, transitions, everything has really led or developed from footwork. So if you learn freestyle, if you learn releases, if you learn double under crossovers, like, just master them before learning more different things. Hopefully that makes sense. Last point, people, hopefully you're still with me. Promise you it'll be a really quick video. Last point is very cliche as fuck, if anything, but it's just being persistent, never quitting. Okay, now you're gonna hear this a lot on this channel, you're gonna hear it from a lot of other people, you're gonna know it yourself, but I have to reiterate it, because skipping is something that when you're watching, if you're watching as a beginner, it's something that can get disheartening, especially when you see so many skills out there on social media, so many people doing so many different things. Just remember, they've all been on the same journey that you're about to go on. So it's not going to come overnight. It's not going to be easy. And that is why it's such a good form of cardio, because it is an art form. If it was that easy, more and more people would be doing it. And that's why I'm here. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. We're trying to show you guys a few shortcuts, but there are none. All right. So just stay persistent, stay dedicated, put your mind, put your time, practice. Like, it's just so cliche, but hopefully I'm kind of drumming that into your head. Okay, I've been in this game for a long time, and even myself, I'm still not at a level where I believe is perfect. Like, there is just no perfection in this game, like, and that's what's so amazing about it, what's so beautiful about it. Anyway, people, hopefully you enjoyed that quick one, a little chatty video. I just wanted to put it out there. It's very different to what's really, I guess, talked about a lot, and hopefully you can take some of it on board. Some of it makes sense to you, and you can really go out, structure your stuff, and become, just get to the top of your game quicker than you possibly can. So listen, if you enjoyed it, if it was valuable, please give the video a big thumbs up. Drop me a comment. We have giveaways every single video. Any comment that comes down below, I read them, and hopefully we can get back in touch and give you guys a sign rope, which is really cool. And yeah, copy your stuff, man. Copy your apparel, copy your ropes. Like I said to you before, man, these are the best speed ropes, best skipping ropes on the planet. Everyone knows it. And yeah, listen, I'll check you in the next video as always. So take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.